What up, Super Fun Force? Captain Gamesta. Here we are with Star Wars Galaxy Squadron from Jazzwares. This is a miniature line of vehicles and toys, and you know me, I'm big into mecha and vehicles, especially when it's from like 80s and retro. Now, as you guys know, this is, or you should know hopefully, but if not, it's all good. This is Luke Skywalker and Dak Router, I believe, from the battle at Hoth. Empire Strikes Back. And one of my favorite scenes, for sure, one of the most epic battles, I think, in all of cinematic history, if not at least, even Star Wars. But they went up against the Walkers, the AT-AT AT-ATs, and this is the vehicle that Luke used to take it down. Now, it looks relatively simple, it doesn't have a lot of like paint apps and deco and stuff, but I mean, that's just the way it looked pretty much in the movie. This was the Rogue Leader, Rogue Squadron one from, again, Luke. I know the regular, this is a T-47, by the way, airspeeder. And they generally have like orange paint on them, but Luke's, I believe, I was trying to reference it. And I don't think Luke's had any orange stripes on his in the front. So all good, but on this left here, you can see ZZ, SS. And yeah, but it looks super clean. Really one of my favorite ships from the Star Wars franchise. So what do we have on there really quick? So it does have the wash, like I said, in brown. I kind of wish it was in black, but I guess it makes sense if the snowy planet, and just kind of like the dirt, the soil and the ground and stuff would obviously be brown, if anything. So that's okay. So really quick, it does have the tow hook, super cool. I'm not going to pull it out because I got it in there nice and flush. But again, it's easy. It's just this white string, a little over 4.5 or 4.25 inch around that length. Not long enough to wrap around an AT-AT, but if you were some hardcore modder, you might find a way to, I don't know, splice the string in half and attach a longer string in the middle of the hook and onto the string inside. I don't know, but it wouldn't look super clean because it wouldn't be a single like flat cord. But anyways, I'm okay with this for now. And yeah, the nice thing is there are no screws on here. So again, it has that very realistic and clean appearance that doesn't look too much like a toy. And because of that, you can't obviously open it up and you can't get into the string mechanism here. So be careful with it. But they did put like a little wheel here, so you can go ahead and like turn this to pull the tow hook back in. Other than that, again, just you can see the fantastic details. It has this flip out, kind of balancer. I don't recall if the actual ship had a, landing gear like this. I think they just laid down flat, but this helps, keep the toy and the model a little bit flatter instead of like dipping down. It's going to be like slightly up. So again, everything here looks great. They did put the gray paint apps and a little bit of the orange on the back. And just look at that. It looks fantastic. Before I open the cockpit, I just want to say that the gunner cannon here rotates, and also the flaps here, the vents, they open up. They're just like kind of loose like that, but you can control them by using this vent switch back here. So if you switch it all the way, well, if you switch it just enough like this, it'll keep it up, but you can still kind of, wiggle it a little bit, but you can actually snap it, not really snap it, but you can press it firmly all the way, and then yeah, it won't really move at all. Otherwise, you could just kind of, activate them back and forth. So for example, oh wow, I really got it in there. Okay, here we go. So basically, let me see if I can show it to you guys. Yeah, see, here we go. See, you can kind of flap them like so. Cool. So the other thing is the cockpit. So let's go show you that really quick. See if I can get that. There's obviously like a little indentation tab right there. And what you do, if I can get it, I'm gonna flip it open. Okay, cool. And I got Dak there in the gunner seat facing the backside, and I got Luke right here. Shkabizzles. So there's the articulation. They look great for their size, great coloring on them, even the yellow goggles. And then, the little peg in there, and you just kind of, you sit them down like that. You can adjust the hands if you want to. And then it snaps closed. And there you guys go. That is the T-47 Airspeeder Super highly recommended. I'll show you guys a few other things I get from this line. It looks excellent. The only other thing is, I wonder if there's a way to get a stand for this to maybe clip on here so you can maybe pose it more in the air. So that's maybe the only downside. They didn't include anything here to, you know, prop it on and make it look like it's off of the ground or whatever. So, you know, you'll probably have to find a way to custom that. But there you guys go. So thanks so much for hanging out. Don't forget to keep your faith, say your prayers, spread that love, be positive, be thankful. We'll be coming back at you. Peace.